Hi, I'm Sonia O'Brien, the chiropractor at Well and Wise in Wilston. Today I wanted to share some pretty important information that has to do with sleep posture. So today I have Emma here with me. She's dressed up in her giraffe onesie, as you can see, and she'll be helping me to demonstrate the correct way to sleep as well as the incorrect way to sleep and how this can affect your spine. Okay, so let's start with some incorrect ways that we see that people are sleeping. One of the most common ways that I find that really hurts someone's spine is when they sleep on their stomach. So you can see Emma here has got her head completely turned to one side. Her arm is quite high, but also very importantly, her lower back is in an increased extension position or almost a hyperextended position. These are not great positions to be in for extended periods of time. In a normal daily activity, you probably wouldn't be walking around with your head turned to one side for about 6 or 7 hours of the day. So this is going to be putting a fair bit of strain on the cervical spine and on the nerves that exit the neck. So we recommend that this isn't the best position to be sleeping in. Another potentially risky position to sleep in is laying flat on your back. Quite commonly, I do hear of people that like to sleep on their back, and normally they're placing a lot of pillows underneath their neck and having their head craned quite forward. So that can be a problem. The other thing that happens when you are sleeping or laying flat on your back like this is that it puts a little bit of strain on the lumbar spine. It increases the curvature in the lumbar spine, and it can tighten up through the hip flexors a little bit. So to ease that off, if people are really wanting or needing to sleep on the back for other reasons, then we tend to ask them to have their knees bent, and we place quite a few decent sort of density type pillows underneath to help them rest as well in that. We know that this is her favourite sleep position. Apparently she has slept like this since a young child. And she does experience upper thoracic or upper back problems, probably as a result of having her arms above her head. The other thing that this can cause is issues with carpal tunnel or other nerve impingement type issues, so pins and needles in the arms and hands. So this is something to be avoided as well. The other thing that we see people do a lot of the time is sleep with their arm under the pillow. This increases that extra amount of lateral flexion in the neck, which is also not a great thing too. The proper posture that I tend to recommend for my patients is to sleep on their side. And we have Emma here lying on her side, and what we want to achieve by this is we want a pillow that will basically cover all of her neck underneath here and keep her head and her body in one straight line. To help facilitate that, we also have a pillow between the knees, stacked upon each other just here, or you can bring the pillow in front of her body and then bend the knee and then rest it on top. So you want the hip to basically be nice and level with the bed. And what you want to avoid is to have any extra rotation happening through the hip, dragging that forward. So here we have Emma in the correct sleep posture, looking from behind. Her neck is completely supported by the pillow underneath here, a nice contour pillow, and her neck and body are in one straight line all the way down to her tailbone. So one thing I wanted to explain is about contour pillows. The most important part about contour pillows is the height of the pillow. So if I give Emma a small pillow, a children's size pillow, you may or may not be able to see, but there's a little hollow underneath her neck, and her neck's getting quite low and flat. If you're the type of person that tends to lose their pillow during the night, then that's not good either, because your head then is slightly rotated, your shoulder is pulled back, and that puts a lot of strain on the neck. And then likewise, if you have a pillow that is actually too high, that creates its own drama in terms of pulling it up in the wrong direction. So these are pretty important things to get right from the get-go. So if you have any questions about pillow height, then just have a chat to me in the clinic and we can go through some different options for you. So thanks everybody for listening. We do stock these special high density foam contour pillows in the clinic, and also you can buy them online. I'm just going to run through the sizes quickly with you. The important thing is the height of the pillows, which you can see here, and this one is for children aged 3 to 7, or just children with a shoulder height of about that high. The next size is the small size pillow. Again, this would be perfect for Emma or myself. Yep, so that one's that one. And then we've got the standard size. This one is probably the most common one that I sell for most people. The height is the important bit to get right. And then we do also stock the queen size for a lot of the taller people that we have with quite broad shoulders. So you can just see that's there. So any questions at all, please give us a call or just chat to me at your next visit. Thanks for that. Bye.